Express 3, how are you? Hope you're okay. Let's start our second week of extra activities. On page number 1, you have reading again. Take a look at those pictures. Do you know anything about them? If you don't know anything about them, no problem, right? Let's go to page number 2. In the bottom of the page, you have 6 questions about the pictures, and the pictures are connected to 3 paragraphs you have above the questions. So please, first, read the questions and then read the paragraphs and look for the answers. That's it. On page number 3, you have writing. You have to write about when was the last time you, and then you have some suggestions for you. So when was the last time you cried at the end of a film, or when was the last time you traveled by plane? And please read all the suggestions you have. Write a paragraph about the last time you did that thing and send it to Iris, okay? She's going to explain for you how you're going to do this, and she's going to give it back to me. I'm going to correct and give you feedback. Please write. It's very important to practice your writing, all right? Then let's go to page number 4. Let's start today talking about countable and uncountable things in English. So let's see. Chair, for example. I can count chairs. So I can say 1 chair or 2 chairs, 10 chairs. I can count 1 person or 2 people, 3 people. I know people is an irregular plural, but it is the plural. But how about water? Can I count water? No, I can't. So how can I do it? How can I go to a bar and ask for water? All right? So today we are going to discuss some words we can use with countable and uncountable nouns. That's it. We are going to start with some and any. Some and any we can use for both countable and uncountable nouns. No problem. I can say some chairs or some water. No problem. But you have in the material the situations you can use some and the situations you can use any. Most of the times, not always, okay? We can use some for affirmative sentences, any for negative and questions. Is it always like this? No. So read the chart you have on page number 4 and take a look at this. Read and start thinking about it. Then on page number 5, you have some activities. So number 1, you have to circle any or some. You don't have to listen to check, okay? The answer key is in the end of the material. You have there, and so it's answer key for use of English. So there is no listening track to check, only the answer key, all right? So complete with some and any. And by practicing, you're going to get the idea of the difference. But remember, any and some we use for countable and uncountable nouns. That's it. Then, and you have a series of activities using any or some. And on page number 8, we have much, many, and a lot of. Much I use for uncountable things. Example, money. I don't count money. I count reais. I count dollars. So I have $2, but I have much money. Especially now. So I have much money. But I can say I have a lot of money too. So much I only use for uncountable things. Many I use for countable things. Example, there are many people in their houses. Because this is a countable thing, all right? Many people. And I can say there are a lot of people in their houses. So, many I use for countable, much uncountable, and a lot of I used for both countable and uncountable nouns, and it means quantity, a lot, okay? That's it. And then you have a series of activities with much, many, and a lot of on pages number 8. Yes, on page number 8, sorry. And then you have a listening and speaking. So first you are going to listen and repeat. That's it. Why is this so important? Because the verbs in the past have different pronunciations. Even if the end is ed, like cold, I don't say called, I say cold. And you're going to listen to these differences with some verbs and repeat. That's it. So first you listen and repeat. And then you are going to look, you have on page number 9, letter B, you are going to listen to track 3.55, okay? And you're going to circle the verbs that belong to group 3. What is group 3? In letter A, you have group 3, which has a different pronunciation in the end. For example, wanted, chatted, texted. It's not like cold, for example. So pay attention to the final pronunciation. Let's go for the first line. So group 1, cold. Group 2, looked. There is T sound. And number 3, wanted. Wanted. So the D is not only a D. You have something before wanted. Okay? So listen, pay attention, and then you listen the other audio track and put the same sounds of column 3, okay, group number 3. And then you have a final listening activity. You listen one time to track 3.60, and you're going to answer, where was he and why was it a memorable night? So answer these 2 questions, and that's it. Then you're going to listen one more time and you're going to correct the information you have. So look at number 1, which is the example. It was on August the 11th. No, it was on July the 11th. Then you have to correct some information. For the speaking, the important part is repeat the verbs in the past. And then try to use some sentences, okay? So for example, the verb called. So use this in a sentence. I called my sister yesterday. And that's it, okay? Thank you so much. If you have any problems, you can send a message to Iris, and I'm going to be with you every Monday and Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. All right? See you. Bye-bye.